so in this section, this is our section called Across the Pond. So this section is, as the name suggests, just a roundup of a couple of stories we've picked out from our good friends across the water in the good old US of A. So hopefully we've gathered enough people to watch us so far, maybe a few people from across the pond as well. So all in jest, I hasten to add. Nothing personal. We actually like America, really, don't we? Yeah. I think, yeah. Other than the people and the president and the cars and what else?
Nah, the old cars, everything. Yeah, everything pre-75.
Yeah. I like the 1980 Stingray was nice, wasn't it? The big old one like Jaws at the front with the big shark nose. The Corvette Stingray.
Stingray was 60s. They give them astronauts, didn't they?
Oh, the Corvette, the one with the big front. Anyway, sorry. They were beautiful anyway, the 1980 one. Gorgeous. Massive.
The one in 18, first I think, 18. Yeah, a grey one with a red stripe on it.
Yeah, could have been. Maybe it was.
I think that was the Z1, I think. But if there's any Americans, Corvette aficionados, let us know.
We'll find out anyway. I'll maybe get a picture of one.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll get a picture of one next week. So yeah, we like some things about America. Movies, obviously, as well, but you're a constant source of entertainment, hence why we do this section as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's an endless supply of goings on from across the pond, and we just sort of pick out a couple of things in each episode, don't we, that stands out. So there's nowhere else to start other than our good friend and constant entertainer, Mr. Donald Trump. So the blonde bombshell's been at it again, he never ceases to amaze me, this fella, in terms of the constant sort of drivel that comes out of his mouth. And
he must get up really early in practice being that much of a dig.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
It must be.
A lot of work, yeah. Absolutely. And yeah, he's got a wife like Melania, it's mad, isn't it?
It's that, digressing quickly, that little girl that he went to see today, he was doing a bit of a walk, the politicians kiss the baby kind of thing. Yeah,
you won't want him kissing you, would you?
No, appalled now. He went up to this little girl, went to put his arm round her. She stopped. She looked at him. She couldn't have been more than 8. She certainly wasn't 10. She's like big. She looked at him and she looked at him. You know what she said to him? Oh. This little girl. Oh. You're a disgrace to the world. She looked him in the eyes and said, "You're a disgrace to the world," and she was deadly serious about it.
Little girl, you're a hero,
isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't know your name. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out. And we'll give you a name credit as well in a forthcoming episode. But so it's probably one of the few people actually to tell him to his face what they think of him, which is quite refreshing, really. But no, this week, the story that. As you know, the story that stood out, as you know, in the States, this time of year it's particularly bad. You get a lot of tropical storms in the southeast, particularly in along Carolinas and something.
I think Hurricane Dorian's hitting now, isn't it?
That's it, yeah. It's not like my namesake, by the way. It's Dorian. I'm Dorian, so yeah, it's not. Oh, they should name one after me, I think so.
There's too much coming wet and wild jokes in there. I'm going to stay away from that.
There's lots of those, yeah. But no, they should do. So if there is some sort of meteorological, what's that to say?
You did well.
Yeah, I thought I did well as well. Yeah, let's try again. Meteorological body that decide what to call these hurricanes. So
yeah, they go through alphabetical order, don't they? They alternate male and female, and they go alphabetical
order. Is that what
they do?
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Now we know. Well, you knew, but I didn't know. So there you go. Yeah, no bit of information there. So, but. So obviously this time of year is particularly bad, and they get all sorts, don't they? They get tropical storms, hurricanes, tornadoes as well, which is awful. Don't get me wrong, it's a terrible thing. Although I never understood though, in the areas that get tornadoes, why do they build the houses out of wood?
No, I was going to say that. Yeah, they make the houses out of lolly sticks, don't they?
Yeah, what's that about?
I think the reasoning behind it is it's cheap.
Yeah.
Because if it gets blown over, which is going to get, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to rebuild. I think it's an insurance thing. I'm not sure, but
no, it makes perfect sense. But soul destroying though if your house gets turned over.
Yeah.
But Yeah. So Mr. Trump, in his eternal wisdom, has come up with an ingenious method of dealing with hurricanes, and in his own way, he was not overheard, but recorded in a meeting, or people in that meeting have gone on record saying that his idea of tackling hurricanes and tropical storm is using nuclear weapons
Against the weather.
against the weather. Yeah, you heard me right. Nuclear warheads against the weather.
Well, you pronounce it nuclear, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
With 15 O's and 8 K's in it.
Yeah. So apparently, in this gathering of minds, gathering of minds, his idea was that first of all, he determined that most hurricanes start in Africa, and then travel across the Atlantic, gathering pace just to attack the United States. So
he's always going to blame a minority, hasn't he?
yeah. So Africa, you are apparently the creator of all the weather. So beware, Donald Trump's coming after you. So the idea was that as these storms and hurricanes gather pace and ferocity and move across the water, Donald's idea was to send a nuclear-armed submarine into the eye of the storm, obviously underwater, and then launch a nuclear warhead into the eye of the storm. Now, it is farcical and everything else. However, and I've done a little bit of background on this, I think it was the 60s, there was a guy, a scientist, who was doing research on this and actually proposed the idea of using nuclear weapons against weather in the 50s. Now, I think it was 50s or 60s anyway. So that's the 50s. But in them days, in the 50s, that was the right solution to everything.
Yeah.
They said, I should just fire a nuke at it. It'll work. Yeah. Yeah. There's hunger in the third world. We'll just send a nuclear weapon over there, and that'll cure it. That'll sort it out.
I think it was 50s. Used to prescribe cocaine and stuff, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
And cigarettes were actually seen as good for you. It was a health benefit.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't sound too bad now.
I can't smoke now. It's pricey.
No, it's not about the coke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good old days. So with the nuclear weapons, I mean, the idea was just to explode a nuclear weapon to create or disrupt the air pressure, apparently, to disperse or sort of move the tropical storm away. However, there was no thought or care or attention to the fact that what happens when you set off a nuclear weapon, it creates immense fallout and kills most living things within a huge area. But at least your house won't get blown over.
Okay.
Your teeth may fall out, you may lose all your hair and get horrible lesions all over your body, but at least you'll have a house to die in, which I suppose is the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, there'll be a roof over your head when one of your heads falls off.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You'll be. You can count your fingernails when they come off. So yeah, it's horrible. So well done, Donald. I applaud you for your sort of out of the box thinking. But my friend, you're a tosser. So that was my kick-off for across the pond. So in terms of other stories, have we got anything else?
Yes, we have. Lost for words. I'm now. McDonald's. That was it. See, you always go back to Trump, don't you? And then you just branch off into any subject you want.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Well, he loves McDonald's, doesn't he?
Oh God, yeah. He hosted a White House dinner, didn't he? For NFL players.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What a classy guy.
Oh, can you imagine
that?
that?
I'd have been bowled over.
Oh,
yeah.
We're going to White House for dinner.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. What we're having? McDonald's.
Yeah, which Michelin star chef is going to cater for us, and you can imagine thinking beautiful historic setting of the White House, having a wonderfully cooked meal by a Michelin star chef, and you get there, and there's a table full of quarter pounders.
So technically, getting fed by two clowns.
Yeah. Although I'd actually trust Ronald McDonald to run USA, to be honest with you.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Probably do a better job.
Definitely.
Wouldn't it?
Alright. There was a woman across the pond, went to Mackie D's and she wanted a McFlurry. Right? So it was any same person.
I love McFlurry.
I'm not a McDonald's person myself, but what I do like from McDonald's, I like the quarter pounder, the McFlurry, and the milkshakes.
Oh,
which are just like 99%
What
polyfill.
flavour? What flavour?
Any, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Mainly, probably chocolate, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Did they still do banana?
I think so.
They used to do years ago. I remember banana milk. Do you still do banana milkshakes, McDonald's? Let us know. Stick it in. Well, just comments, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna. And somebody told me that if you ask, they'll do a mix for you.
Yeah, they will.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of McDonald's, but I don't mind it. But yeah, I've never thought of that. I never thought I'm gonna get a milkshake.
Milkshake mix.
Oh my god.
10 Big Macs and a bit of chocolate milkshake.
Wow. No, that would be nice. So she went. Well, it's close.
So she's gone for a McFlurry now. Anybody that goes to McDonald's knows. I mean, the very rare occasion I go, you can never get a bloody milkshake or an ice cream because something's wrong with the machine.
Yeah, and it's always on like the hottest day of the year.
Yeah,
as well.
Machine's always
dying outside.
Is anybody work for McDonald's? Do your machines really break that often? You just cannot be arsed doing it. Let us know.
Yeah, be honest.
Broke. It's always broke.
Yeah.
I must go to McDonald's 3 times a year max. Every time I go, I want some milkshake. Sorry, machine's broke. So she got told the same, and obviously she was being quite sensible. She said, your machine's broke, you can't have your McFlurry. Oh, never mind, then I'll go and get something else. I'll go and get a cornetto or something like that. Now, this woman went off on one. Oh, did she go
Did
for
she?
one? Yeah. I think insane rampage was the word they used. Yeah.
Well, due to the fact that she couldn't get a McFlurry?
She couldn't get a McFlurry because the machine was knackered. So she started kicking off at the staff. Started, do you know the straw dispensers?
Yeah.
She ripped one of them out and chucked it at the staff behind the counter. They chucked it back. She started looking around for stuff to throw. Yeah. She got this woman's bag of shopping and was just about to cob it at the McDonald's staff, and this woman's gone, oh, that's my stuff, you're not cobbing my stuff, like. And she said, oh, I am. She said, oh, I am sorry, and give it her back.
Brilliant.
Turned round, picked something else up and threw it at McDonald's staff.
Oh my god, now that's a woman who loves McFlurries.
That's, I think she'll like crystal meth more than McFlurries, to be honest with you, because that's some serious behavioural issues.
It is, there's some issues there, isn't there?
So she left with a big fuck you and left. And slight twist of irony, I was going to get us a McFlurry as a...
Alright. You know about that?
Machine was broke.
Oh, you're joking.
And I'm not joking.
Are you serious?
The machine was broke.
Oh.
I suppressed...
I'm gutted.
I suppressed my inner urge to throw catering equipment at the staff. It was hard. It was touch and go for a minute.
I'm gutted now. I actually thought you were going to just produce a McFlurry from somewhere.
But to be honest with you, mate, it's not just across the pond either, because
is this like an epidemic or something?
I think it's something about McDonald's. I don't know if it's just a drunken, because a lot of them are 24 hours.
That's true. Yeah. Why would you want? Yeah, I suppose people who work during the night and during the day and night shifts and weird shifts want something. Yeah. But why would you want to eat a McFlurry at 4 in the morning? I don't get it.
Chap in Birmingham last month, I think.
No, Alabama.
Not Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, England. Yeah.
The mental in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, you could say any town there because you've more than likely robbed it.
Yeah.
Birmingham, England. Went to Mackey's and was told that what he'd ordered would take 4 minutes to cook.
Not unreasonable.
Not unreasonable. Now, to be fair, I'd be quite reassured about that, having to cook something, because when you ask for something, remember we went on your stag do?
I don't remember much about that, to be honest.
We went to this stag do, we went to this kebab shop, and it was about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we ordered about 6 doner kebabs, and he got them all on the counter already made, and went, there you go.
Oh yeah,
we went, right, okay then.
I think we had them all.
Well, of course we had to, we're bladdered. Yeah. And so this chap's been told that it's going to be 4 minutes of food, because he needs to cook it fresh. He's kicked off. Jumped over counter, started lathering.
Oh my god, there's obviously a worldwide epidemic.
4 minutes. Now, if they'd have said 40 minutes, there's still no reason to kick off anybody, but...
You just go somewhere else, don't you?
4 minutes.
It
probably took him longer to kick off.
It would have done, yeah. Mind you, thanks to our nutritional friend, he's probably burnt off quite a few calories beating the shit out of the staff.
I'm surprised that's on his book, actually. If you're going to order fast food, get into a physical altercation and burn some calories off.
What a brilliant idea! Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be great. That. Yeah. So you could sort of thrash a student behind the counter while you're waiting for your quarter pounder or I suppose, man, you need somebody a bit bigger and a bit more resilient if you're holding a fillet or fish, because they take about an hour, don't they?
Yeah.
So you'd probably end up killing somebody by that.
That's because they go to pets at home and get their dead goldfish out of the skin, but like,
Yeah.
they're horrible, them things.
Yeah, they're horrible. Yeah. No, but you do.
Who goes to McDonald's and orders fish?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, tell us. I don't know why. Why would you do that? No, that's really strange. But no, I don't get that at all. Must be some sort of world we live in, though, isn't it? Everything has to be now, here and now.
No, yeah, everything's got to be instant on it, but 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ. Jesus.
No, absolutely awful.
Right, I think it is time for